So I'm Mike Colburn, CEO, founder of Colburn Financial. I graduated from college when I was in my early 20s and really pursued the teaching career. Thought I was going to be a teacher. Realized as I got into teaching that it was definitely an overworked, underpaid, underappreciated career, and ended up parting ways from that to start a career at Northwestern Mutual. I was a wealth management advisor there for about 4 years. Started out in the career with a focus and a desire on more of the client aspect in the industry. I had a passion for helping clients at a high level. Did quite a bit of accolades, had articles written about the success that I had there. They do a great job of, I think, pumping you up more than you deserve. And then just started realizing that the culture there, the direction that we were going there really didn't resonate with what I wanted. Also didn't feel like I owned anything there. In fact, the contract itself there, you're more of a liaison to the company than you owning anything at all. Really appreciated the guidance and the mentorship there, but really was missing, the client acquisition part was missing. It was a challenge to acquire clients. It was a challenge to really do things the way we wanted to. And the partnership that we had with Symmetry Financial Group really solved a lot of that. So that's when we parted ways, started up Colburn Financial. It's been about 3 years since we started. We've had tremendous success. The lead system, the client acquisition process made it very easy, replicatable, it was systemized. And so it really added a lot of high-level value to what it is that we do and how we do it. From a client standpoint.
My name is Christopher Clark. I am the Chief Strategy Officer of Colburn Financial. In late 2015, I met Mike Colburn, and after having a conversation with him, I really understood a lot of the frustrations that he was having because I was having very similar frustrations in my past experience working in financial planning. When Mike and I were talking about building this business together and the impact that we wanted to have not only on the lives of ourselves and our families as well as the lives of our employees' families, and our clients, we found that one of the most important things we can do is choose a partner to work with at a large level through an IMO to leverage contracts, client-facing opportunities, and in doing so, we knew that leadership meant everything. You lead people, you manage a system. We landed on this partnership with Symmetry Financial Group, and we are so blessed to have this opportunity.
My name is Brad Smith. I am an associate partner and advisory board member with Symmetry Financial Group. Symmetry Financial Group was started in 2009. They did just over $300,000 that year, and the growth since then has just been exponential. Last year, 2017, they did just under $80 million. And what's exciting is that Brian Pope, who's one of the three founders of Symmetry, he's already built 2 companies to do over $100 million a year, and he's projecting that by 2021, we're going to do as a company over $300 million.
So a couple of frustrations that I had starting out in the industry, I seemed to be pouring a lot of my time into the business and was not getting the freedom to spend time with my family, to spend time with the things that I really cared about. Was having tremendous growth and success, but didn't have the time and the money that I wanted to be able to really be there for my kids, be there with my family. So that was, when we transitioned over to partnering with Symmetry, a lot of that changed. I know my wife can tell you that a lot of that changed in my own personal life, and being able to spend time with the kids, actually seeing them grow up the way I think most of us want to see our kids grow up was a big deal for us in our growth. So yeah, the first year when we partnered up with Symmetry Financial Group, I really did what I knew how to do, and I just knew how to produce. So followed the system. I had a very successful year. It was about twice the amount I'd ever done in a previous 12-month period. Did about $430,000 of production just following the system. And felt like that was a successful year, but then we moved into second year. We started focusing more on agency growth. That's when I partnered up with Chris Clark when he became the CSO at Colburn Financial, and we really started making a focus towards agency growth. So second year, we did about $650,000. Half of that was personal production. The other half was agency growth. And then the third year, which was last year, we did about $1.7, $1.8 million of production. I'm grateful to say that most of that was the agency.
One of the things that I'm most excited about with Colburn Financial is this amazing growth that we are having at this point in time. We ended 2017 right at 1.8 million, and we know going into 2018 we project to end at 6 million. 2019, 15 million. We project going into 2021, we will be a $50 million company. And that's amazing. That growth is staggering. In the end, that's not really what gets us excited. What we are most excited about is the impact, the influence that we're having in the lives of our people, the leadership that we're developing. That is what's most important to us, and that is what we are so excited about moving forward.
We're very intentional about walking beside you through the process of learning about the system, how the system works, how do I go from step A to step B on your path to success. We do that through one-on-one mentorship. We've got group accountability. We've got resources online to be able to train you on what it is that you should be doing. It's not all about what you should be doing, but it's also learning about what other people have done before you that didn't work. And so we're very transparent about walking you through the process of starting to becoming successful and becoming what it is that you want in this business.
So at Symmetry Financial Group and Colburn Financial, we have a big focus on personal development. We encourage our agents to read, to grow, to become not just better agents, not just better business owners, but also to become better fathers, better mothers, better husbands and wives, and really put a focus on growing as people.
We get to have fun. We get to go on trips. We get to do these things that are once-in-a-lifetime events, but in the end, if you're not developing yourself and you're not growing yourself as a leader, you're not empowering the lives of people around you, then what are you doing? Here at Colburn Financial, we take that very seriously, and that is what we feel is one of the most important things in the growth that we're having.
I think one of my biggest frustrations before partnering with Symmetry Financial Group was that we had the money, but we didn't have the time to be able to travel the world, to be able to do the things that we wanted to do with the kids, with the family, and really with the people that we enjoy doing business with our other agents, with our other agency owners. First year I remember going on a trip to Los Cabos, a trip to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, a trip to Naples.
Just in the last 3 years, we've been to Ireland, we've been to Puerto Rico, we've been to St. Thomas, St. Lucia. We're getting ready to go to Ireland again. We've been to Hawaii. We're going on a Baltic Sea cruise to Finland and Sweden and Russia and Norway.
We've been able to have the value of driving supercars in Atlanta, really all on the dime of the carriers. Some of the places that we're going to get to travel this year with the agency is we're going to go to Malta, Monte Carlo. We're going to get a chance to travel again to Puerto Rico. And one of the, I think the most exciting things about Puerto Rico is we're really going to get to pour into the community. We're staying an extra day, not just to vacation, but to really pour into giving back to the community, adding value to the residents there that have been hit by some of those challenging things. So, you know, what we're about is giving back to others. That's what we're really about. And so that's, again, the incentive here being if we get rewarded for doing the things that we're supposed to do, for following the system, for adding value to the clients, for pouring into our agents. So when we first started with Colburn Financial, really the focus and the direction was on what I knew best, and that was wealth management, financial planning. And we still do that as a firm, and we've partnered with people that have those expertise at their fingertips. What we have found in building a business is that we've got to have a business that's systemized, that's replicatable. And not everyone has the ability or the network to go out and interact with 10, 15, 20 people a week and prospect. You know, most financial advisors, most financial planners, I think they spend probably 80% of their time trying to find people to talk with, to build center of influences with. What we've done here, utilizing the Symmetry system, is we've flipped that on its head, and instead of spending 80% of your time trying to find people, we go ahead and spend 80% of our time interacting with people that already want what it is that we offer. And we do that through the mortgage protection side. So with Symmetry Financial Group, we purchase leads that are geared strictly around mortgage protection, final expense. This is kind of the entry-level place that we spend with clients. And those of us that have the ability and the expertise to do the financial advisory work and the planning work use that as a springboard to be able to interact with the 5–10% of those leads that do need some of that additional work. But by doing this, we have allowed a system, we've got a system that anyone can come in from any background and utilize the lead system to have 80% of their time kneecap to kneecap in front of people, helping them with what it is that they need.
I think it's important to understand the need for the products that we offer. For mortgage protection, it's our main product. Last year, if you look at the foreclosures that happened, over 52% of the foreclosures were due to a death or disability, and that left a lot of families on the streets. Our products would have solved that problem. With our mortgage protection product, it would pay off a home in the event of a death of a breadwinner. And if they became disabled or had a critical illness, it's going to make their mortgage payments for them, or potentially even pay off the house to keep that foreclosure from happening. So the average age of our clients is 55 to 65 years old, which from the financial planning background that the Colburn Financial has, that's your ideal age. These people they're not just looking for a solution for their mortgage, they're also looking for retirement solutions. Unfortunately, 2/3 of the population have no retirement saved. 65% will be relying on the federal government for retirement, and some of the products that Colburn Financial offers would help you with this. They put people on a plan to start saving more. They have vehicles and products that they can utilize for retirement.
So all of our starting agents, they start out at a 60% contract level. And what that means is if you go out and write an application, if you help a family protect their home in case of a death or disability, the average premium for that policy is going to be about $1,000.
We have several agents that start part-time in order to make a transition out of their career. And a lot of our part-time agents will make $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year part-time, which makes it a nice, easy transition to full-time where they can make that six-figure plus income that they're looking for. So let's take a look at what you can expect starting out part-time. Most part-time agents will write about 6 policies per month, and on average those are going to be about $1,000 a piece. So that's $6,000 of business per month times 60% contract is $3,600 per month that you should make. Now the carriers are going to advance you 75% of that. So $2,700 up front, and the rest of that is going to get paid after 9 months of those policies being on the books. This will earn you an income for the year of $43,000. As a full-time agent, most agents will write $15,000 to $20,000 per month. That's about 15 to 20 policies. Let's be conservative and expect that you only write $15,000. At a 75% contract, that would earn you $11,250 per month. Again, with a 75% advance, that's going to be $8,400 up front, and the rest of it paid after 9 months.
So a full-time agent that really plugs into the system and is doing what it is that the system asks for them to do, plugging into the conference calls, making sure that they're a part of the culture, making sure that they're adding value to the company and we're adding value back to them, should really expect on a 60% starting contract level, should expect to make about $140,000, $150,000 a year. What does that mean? That means you're probably going to be interacting with about 10 to 12 people a week, sitting kneecap to kneecap with about 10 to 12 people a week. Our average close ratios are about 50%. So you're going to close about 5, maybe 6 applications a week. That equates to about 20 a month. And again, at a starting contract level, that means that you're submitting about $20,000 of business per month. One of the benefits of the system is that you can be doing the same amount of activity but getting a higher reward. Every 2 months you've got the ability to increase that commission from 60 to 65 to 70 to 75. Again, with the same amount of effort, plugging into the system the way you should be plugging into the system. What that means is first couple of months you should expect to see as a full-time agent $8,000 to $9,000 a month deposited, and that should increase every 2, 4, 6 months as you continue to increase your commission level. That basically looks on an annual basis, that looks like about $150,000 of income in your first calendar year.
We're looking for two types of people. We're looking for agents who only want to produce and meet with families on a weekly basis. We're also looking for agency builders, people who want to take more of a leadership role and develop a territory and train a team of agents. That's the opportunity where you can really maximize time and money, income, and have the time and freedom and flexibility to spend more time with your family and do the things that you really want to do. So I don't come from the insurance industry. I don't have any background in insurance prior to Symmetry Financial Group, and I wanted the opportunity to build something that was exciting and that I own. One of the biggest advantages about partnering with Symmetry Financial Group is that you get to own your own agency. In a contract, you own the agency. That doesn't exist out there. And just in the last 5 years, less than 5 years that we've been partnered with Symmetry Financial Group, we've grown the agency to over $1 million a month. And the income at that level is just, it's unbelievable. So I want to talk to you about what it looks like to build an agency. As you advance in the commission levels, you're going to get up to 85, 90%. And you're going to make a spread off of the agents in your agency. So in this example, let's assume you're at 85% contract level and your agents are at a 70%. So you as the agency owner, you're going to earn that 15% spread. What this allows you to do is be able to make an income off of other people's efforts and not just your own. So prior to Symmetry Financial Group, I'd owned a business for 10 years. And with the crash that happened in 2008, 2009, we ended up closing the business down in 2012 with almost $300,000 of debt. And if you've ever been financially broke, you know that it affects a lot more than just your bank account. For me, it affected my relationships, it affected my self-image, my ego, and coming to Symmetry, I was really looking for some direction. And through growing personally and becoming, a better business owner and a better agent, it also helped me to become a better father and a better husband. And in the transition, we were able to pay off all the debt within 18 months. We were able to start traveling. And the life difference now that this has made for me and my family is 180 degrees. This isn't easy, but it's worth it. And I think that's the question most people want. I don't think most people are looking for easy. I think people are asking, is it worth it? And the lifestyle that this has been able to create for myself and my family, the time freedom, the flexibility, the certainty that I have now in my future and where we're going, it's exciting.
There's often a comment that's said in our discussions back and forth to each other. We're really a personal development company. We just happen to sell insurance. And that plays really into when we play together. We work hard together and we play together. And so I'm really excited about the growth in the agency. I'm excited about where we're headed. I'm excited about the places we get to vacation together. And I'm really excited about the opportunity of partnering up with the right people as we move forward in this growth.
After watching this video, if some of the things that were said resonate with you and you would like to take this opportunity and run with it, please reach out to the person that sent this video to you, schedule an interview with them, and let's move forward and enhance our lives.